The future depends on past stories. Past stories can change someone's life, give someone a reason to act in a certain way, enable someone to create a great future for themselves, and help move them in the right direction. Past stories have the power of helping others succeed in business ventures, academics, and personal relationships, as well as professional ones. This is because telling your story gives others a different way of seeing things. It helps them think differently, learn effective ways of tackling issues, come up with various methods of working on their aims, and inspires action. Past stories give future generations a reason to look at their situation and say, this can be overcome. This can be done. I'm not too young to execute my idea, and it's never too late to reach for your dreams. Countless people draw inspiration from stories that were told in the past and use them to begin working on their vision and make massive changes in their lives. I'm sure you can agree with me when I say some of the ideas you've succeeded in were inspired by listening to past stories. Knowing what someone went through, the challenges they faced, the struggles they encountered, and how they were able to overcome difficulties assures you that you can get through anything. It assures you that you can meet every goal you have. You can change your life, turn your situation around, as well as fight your battles and win them. This is why it's important to continue sharing your experiences with other people. Sharing your story will also help someone discover their dreams, realize their potential, and take the necessary steps toward their vision. We all wish to have a great impact on the world, to somehow make our mark or have the kind of influence that will motivate someone to fulfill their aims and hold on no matter what. If you've been wondering how you can have an impact on other people's lives and influence upcoming generations to live to the best of their abilities, share your story. Talk about your experiences, the challenges you faced, the losses you had, the lessons learned, and how you overcame. Sharing past stories is a great way of bringing about certain changes you desire to see in the future. They help bring positive changes and influence positive action because great stories don't just focus on problems, mistakes, or failures. They highlight the most important lessons learned, show you common mistakes to avoid, and teach you the best methods of reaching for your goals. Past stories can bring about great changes in the business world. Past stories have the power of changing how upcoming generations think, act, or make decisions. They can also bring about great changes in future businesses, help them discover smarter ways of impacting the world, and grow. They teach forthcoming businesses effective strategies of handling business processes, dealing with employees, working in teams, executing ideas, as well as taking their business to the next level. The main reason why many businesses fail is that they don't have someone to point the way. They don't have anyone to show them the right way, teach them the most effective ways of managing business affairs, and tell them they are not the only ones dealing with uncertainties or unfavorable changes that are harming their business. Talking about your experiences in the business world and sharing your successes will help other businesses to grow. It'll help upcoming organizations come up with efficient tactics to keep their establishments moving forward and growing at an ideal pace. Past stories ensure a better future for yourself as well as others. Following past stories that are relevant to you and listening to what other people went through to accomplish their goals ensures a better future for yourself. You realize that you can achieve anything you want, grow from your failures, and live the life you want. You implement some of the lessons learned into your life and increase your chances of living the best life possible. Sharing past experiences ensures a better future for other people as well. By telling your story, you teach someone smart ways of approaching things, give them effective strategies of attaining their goals, and bringing about whatever change they desire. You protect them from making bad choices that those who've gone before them made and enable them to grow. The world's successful and most influential leaders prioritize telling stories time and again when addressing their audience because they realize that storytelling is the most effective way of commanding people's attention, keeping them engaged, as well as helping them clearly understand your message. They realize that the only way of changing the way people think and inspiring action is by sharing some of their experiences. They acknowledge that storytelling is the best way of communicating with future generations and continue sharing stories that encourage, strengthen, and inspire.